Hi guys, today we're going to discuss Stage 6 Mathematics Paper 2 from the year 2024. It's a progression test with me, Susan Tutor. Time for this paper is 45 minutes and you can use calculator, compass, protector or tracing paper. Now total mark is 40. Let's get over the question, and for each question will be given 10-second interval time to get your own answer, and if you need some more time I pause this video. After that the answer will be revealed. Okay, let's get started. For question number 1, Anastasia writes a sequence. The first term in Anastasia's sequence is 2, the second term is 4, the third term is 6. Write the 8th term in Anastasia's sequence. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. So it's 16. Alright, so how do we get that answer? So this is the explanation. If you already understand, you may skip this explanation and go to second question. So in here we see that if we rearrange the sequence, first, second, third until the 8th, the first is 2, the second is 4, the third is 6. So it's adding by 2, 2, 2. Then we go to the 8 is 16. Or we can get the pattern that the first is 2, the second is 4. I mean 1 times 2 is 2, 2 times 2 is 4, 3 times 2 is 6. Now the 8 times 2 will be 16. That's the pattern. Alright, let's move on. Okay guys, now we are in question 2. A shopkeeper thinks the number of ice creams she sells changes with the temperature each day. She records the number of ice cream she sells and the temperature each day for 1 month. Draw a ring around the most appropriate chart she could use to show her data. Well, the answer is scatter graph. This is the most appropriate one. Well, Venn diagram is not so. Well, this is the explanation. Scatter diagram is like we put the horizontal and vertical axis and temperature versus the number of ice cream, and we plot the data. So this is the most appropriate graph, and pie chart is something like this. It doesn't not suitable for this case, and Venn diagram also is something like this. It deals with statistic. Well, waffle diagram is the example is like this about ice cream sales. So each type of ice cream is represented by these boxes. Okay, so the most appropriate one will be the scatter graph for this question. Okay, let's move on. Okay guys, now we're in number 3. Here is a triangle with an angle marked A. Measure the size of angle A. Use protector. Okay, the answer is 55 degree. So we just have to measure with the protector. So this is the online protector. We just have to make this one side overlap with the side of where the angle A is, and the other side, and we measure the angle is around 55 degree. Let's move on. Now it's number 4. Take 3 amounts that are equivalent. Okay guys, the answer is 83% and 83 over 100 and 0.83. So these are all the same, 82%. Let's move on. Number 5. Yuri has some pots and some seeds. The ratio of pots to seeds is 1 to 4. He has 6 pots. Write the number of seeds Yuri has. Okay guys, the answer is 24. How do we get that? So the ratio is 1 to 4 and he has 6 pots here. This is the pots. So this is 1 times 6. So now we also multiply 4 with 6. 4 times 6 is 24. That's the answer. Let's move on. Okay, here is part of a sequence: 11 over 10, 9 over 10, 7 over 10, 5 over 10 and one more empty box. The sequence continues in the same way. Write the next number in each sequence. Okay, let's check out the answer, guys. It's a 3 over 10. How do we get that? So we just see the pattern. 11 to 9 is minus 2, 9 to 7 is minus 2, 7 to 5 is minus 2, and we also minus 2 from 5. We get 3 over 10. Next, move on. Number 7. Draw a line to match the name of each 3D shape to the correct sketch of its net. Okay, guys, let's open up the answer. So this is for cuboid, this is for cube, prism is here, and pyramid is that one. Okay. Eva wants to find out if older children spend more time doing sports than younger children. She writes this questionnaire. What is your name? How many hours do you spend doing sport each week? Take one other question that Eva must ask. What is your favorite sport, or what is your age, or how many brothers and sisters do you have? What time of day do you do sport? Okay, guys, well, the correct answer must be what is your age, because she wants to find out between older children and younger children. I guess that will explain the answer. Let's move on. Number 9. Here we have a triangle drawn on a grid of squares. Here, draw the reflection of triangle in the mirror line. Okay, for this question, it's good if you have this printout. If this video gain 20 likes or more, the PDF link will be given in the pinned comment section, so share with friends and gain 20 likes. Alright, let's check out the answer. So guys, this is the answer. We have just to draw the reflection based from the mirror line. So this is the answer. How do we do that? So we have, see this one from mirror line, we move 2 here, so the same we move 2 diagonal to get the image. So this is the point reflection of this one, and then because this point is located on mirror line, is not reflected, so we just have to connect these two cross and we'll get the reflection. Alright, okay guys, number 10. Draw a line to match each number to the correct statement. 71.153, 322.784, 1352.4, 41.031. So time is given. You may pause this video if you need some more time. So the correct answer is the 3 here represent D here, and then 4 here, this is here, and this is also go here. So what is the explanation? In here we see that this place, the place next to decimal point is 10 place, and next digit after that is 100 place, and the next digit is thousands place. So this 3 represent thousands place, while this one, this 3 here, before decimal point, this is the place for the ones place, then on the left side is tens place, and next to it is hundreds place. So this 3 represent 3 hundreds. This one as well the same. This is the 3rd digit from decimal point, ones, tens, hundreds, and this 3 will be here after decimal point. 1 and 2 digit is hundreds place. Okay, well, let's move on. Next is a number 11. Carol's rolls a fair 6-sided dice. Carlos says, I am less likely to roll a 6 than any of other numbers on the dice. Explain why Carlos is wrong. Okay, so the probability to roll any number from number 1 to 6 is equally likely, since the dice is a fair dice. So each number from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that exists on the face of the dice has the same probability, that is 1 over 6. Alright, because the dice is fair. Let's move on to number 12. Okay, number 12, an arrow is drawn on a grid of squares. The arrow is rotated 90 degrees clockwise around the point marked with a dot. Draw the new position of the arrow after rotation. Okay, let's check out the answer. So this is the answer, guys. 90 degree clockwise is here. So we actually rotate this arrow, this one, clockwise. So from here going here is 90 degree. Okay, I hope it's clear. Let's move on. Okay guys, number 13. Here is a circle drawn inside a square. Here are some words: center, radius, diameter. Use two of the words to complete these sentences. Do something of the circle is the same length as the side of the square. The blank of the square and the circle are the same. Okay, let's open up the answer. Here we go. It's the diameter of the circle, the same length as the side of the circle. So this is the diameter. And the center of circle is here as the same as the square. So this is the center of the circle as well as the center of the square. Let's move on to number 14 here. Here's a coordinate grid. Points A, B, C are marked on the grid. Points A, B, C, D are the vertices of a square. Write down the coordinates of point D. Okay, the answer for this is -1, 1. So A, B, C, D. We have to go to D, and here is D. What is the explanation? For D to be in that position. So you see that from C to D, side CD is parallel to side BA. So from C, we want to find the location of point D. We have to refer to B. So B move 2 interval 2 step left and then 2 step up to get A. So the same way we apply from C, we move 2 steps left and 2 steps up. So that's how we got the point D, -1, 1. Okay guys, number 15. The table shows information about the sequence of square numbers. Term 1, first, second, third, fourth, and the model here: 1, 4 square, 9 square. Expression: 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. Calculation: 1 times 1, 2 times 2, 3 times 3. Square number 1, 4, and 9. So question A: complete the table for the fourth term. Okay, so the answer for this will be, here we go. 16 is 4 times 4 and 4 square. This is 4 to the right and 4 to the down. Okay, the 16s. Alright, complete the sentence. B, the model with exactly 181 dots will be D. How many terms? I believe you already got your answer. So it's the 9 term. Okay, why? Because 9 times 9 equals 81. Let's move on. Number 16. Complete each box to make the statement correct. Here we go. Let's just go straight with the timer. Okay, so the answer for this may vary from one to the other participant. So this, for example, 3 over 5 and this one, for example, is, so this is just an example correct answer. So what is the explanation? So this is less than, so, and then this is 5 and 5, so the 1/5 is less than a number, and then less than 4/5. We just take a number, any number between 1 and 4, that may be 2/5, 3/5. Alright, for this one, 0.4 is greater than a number and it's greater than 1/4. So to do this, this is a decimal, we just have to make into a fraction. So 4/10, and this is 1/4, and we equalize the denominator, so times 25. This also we times 10/10, become 40/100, and this is 25/100. So what is the number between 40 and 25? Can be any number. Let's take 30/100, and this is the decimal of 30/100, that is 0.3, because this can simplify to 3/10, and 3/10 is equals to 0.3. You may take any number between 40 and 25, let's say 35/100 or 0.35 or 27/100, anything. Alright, let's move on. Okay guys, 17, Rajiv has a bag containing 10 beads. He picks one bead at random and records the color. He returns the bead to the bag. He does this 100 times. Here are his results. Colors of bead: black up to here, white here, red here, and yellow here. Here is a table showing the colors of the beads in 4 bags. Bag A, B, C, and D. Black, white, red, yellow. Write the letter of the bag that is most likely to be Rajiv's bag of beads. Okay, you may pause the video using some more time. So the correct answer is bag A. How do we know? So we see black and red is the highest, so from here black and red is 3, while this one red is 2, so that's our option. Now white and yellow is the lowest amongst the 4, so this is 2 for white, 2 for yellow. Alright, this one is wrong, got yellow 3. Okay, let's move on. Okay guys, number 18, Yusuf wants to know the distance each of his teachers travel to school. Here is the data he collects. Distance travel in kilometers: 8, 35, 15, 50, 10, 2. Calculate the range of his data. Okay, the correct answer is 48. How do we do that? So the highest is 50, the max value, and then the minimum value is 20 at 2, I mean. So min, max minus min, that will be our answer here. So the max minus min, 50 minus 2, that will give us 48 kilometers. Next, calculate the means of his data. Okay, time is given. Well, the answer is 20. How do you do that? So we just have to add 8 plus 35 plus 15 plus 50 plus 10 plus 2. All the data divide by how many number of data? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Divide by 6. There are 6 data. So 120. Total of this is what divided by 6 is 20. Let's move on to number 19. Okay guys, now we are number 19. The table shows information about the highest and lowest temperatures recorded in Ottawa in 2021. Month: January, Feb, March, April, May, June. Highest temperature is given and lowest temperature. Write the names of the 2 months which have the same difference between their highest and lowest temperatures. Times given. Okay, if you need some more time, please pause this video. Let's check out the answer. So guys, it's a January and March, And how does it work? So from highest temperature we subtract with the lowest temperature. So here are the calculation. So minus 5 minus 14 is minus become positive 14, so minus 5 plus 14 is 9, and we do the same with the rest. And we got March is 2 minus 7 is 2 plus 7 is 9, so they are the same, different here. So it's January and March. Let's move on. So now number 20, Mia has a 5 kilogram bag of potatoes. She uses 1 kilogram of the potatoes. Write the percentage of the bag of potatoes that is left. Alright, let's check out the answer after the timer. I believe you can do that. Okay, the answer for this is 80%. How does it work? So left, so we count left is from total 5 minus used is 1 is 4, and then 4 out of the original is 5 times 100%, and then that is 100 divided by 5 is 20. Now 4 times 20 will get 80. Alright, let's move on. So now guys, we have Jamila to build a fence using some pieces of wood. The length of each piece of wood is 5 meters. Jamila uses 1/4 pieces of wood to build her fence. Calculate the total length of wood she uses to build her fence. Okay, let's check out the answer. Well, it's a 6/1/4. How does it work? So 1/4 pieces, so one piece is 5 meters. So we just have to multiply 1/4 times 5, and then first we have to make this into improper fraction. 4 times 1 is a 4, 4 plus 1 is 5, so 5/4 times 5. Now for this we have to do 5 times 5, 4 times 1, so 25/4, and then when we divide 25/4 is the same as 6/1/4. Okay, so that's how we got the answer. Let's move on. Well, next is 22. A cube has a surface area of 96 square centimeter. Write the area of one face of the cube. Okay guys, are you done with your answer? So the correct answer in here will be 16. So the question is, how do we get 16? 96, and the cube has 6 faces. Alright, so now to get one face is 96 divided by 6, that is equals to 16. Okay, let's move on. Well, let's take a look at number 23. Angelique writes a number between 1270 and 1280. When her number is divided by 8, there is a remainder of 4. Write Angelique's number. Okay, are you done with your answer? If you still need some more time, you may pause this video. No, here is the explanation. The number will be 1276. So, because it's divided by 8, it must be a multiple of 8. So, what we can do is, since we are allowed to use calculator, we can divide this one with calculator, and what we will get is, we'll get 159.5. So then the multiple 8 between 1270 and 1280 must be, sorry guys, there's a miscalculation. So if we divide this with calculator with 8, we will get 158.75. So the multiple of 8 will be 8 times 159. That will be equals to 1272. So to get the answer, because there is a remainder of 4, we just have to add this number plus 4. So we'll get 1276. So it will have a remainder of 4. Okay, we hope it's clear. Let's move on. Okay guys, now we are in question 24. Mike packs books into 3 boxes. Each book has a mass of 542 grams. He packs 24 books in each box. Mike estimates the total mass of his books. Write a number in the box to complete the calculation Mike could use to estimate the total mass of his book. Okay, timer is on, so let's see the answer after this. If you need some more time, you may pause this video. So 24 is round off to 25, 3 is 3, and 542 we can round this off to 500 because it's less than 550. Okay, yeah, it's clear. Let's move on to the next number. Okay guys, 25. Naomi writes part of a sequence 4, 7, 10, 13, and then what we can see is the sequence continues in the same way. Naomi says, I can only find the 10th term in the sequence by counting on in trees. Naomi is wrong. Write a calculation to show Naomi how to find the 10th term without counting in trees. Alright, try to find out this answer guys. Okay, if you need some more time you may pause. Now let's check out the answer. Okay, here we go. This is the answer. 10 times 3 plus 1. That is the calculation to show that Naomi can find the 10th term. So why do we do this? Because we see that this sequence has a difference of 3. Alright, so to get the nth term we just have to do 3n, and then if n is equals to 1 we'll get 3, and then to go to 4, that is n equals to 1, the first term, we have to plus 1. So 3n plus 1 will give us the n term of this sequence. So the 10th term is we have to replace the n with 10. So 3 times 10 or 10 times 3 plus 1. Alright, let's move on. 26. Here is a jug. So Sylvia pours 1000 milliliter of water into the jug. Explain why this is not possible. Use the words volume and capacity in your answer. Okay guys, are you done with your answer? Let's take a look. Okay, this is the answer. The volume of water is greater than the capacity of the jug. So 1000 is the volume of water is greater than 500 milliliter. Right, let's move on. Okay guys, number 27. Hassan chooses a two different number. Hassan says 9 is a common factor of both my numbers and 1458 is a common multiple of both my numbers. My numbers are not 9 or 1458. Write two numbers that Hassan could choose. Alright? Okay, timer is on, so try to find out the answer guys. So let's reveal the answer. It can be any number because the answer for this is more than one possibility. It's 162 and 81. Okay, well the question is how do I get this answer? So what I do is 1458 divided by 9 because 9 is a common factor and you can count this with calculator. So you will get 162. Then 162 is the answer because 162 is a multiple of 9. How do we know? Because the sum of 162 is 1 plus 6 plus 2 is equals to 9. When the sum of a number is equals to 9 or multiple of 9, then that answer is divisible by 9. So 162 has 9 as its factor because the sum of its digit is 9, so it's divisible by 9. And of course 9 and 162 will be having a common multiple of 1458. Now another number is we can divide this 162 divided by 2, become 81, right? So of course 81 has 9 as common factor, and also 81 will also have the common multiple of 1458. So if you have any other possible answer, please write down in the comment section. Your answer will be helpful for others. Let's move on. Guys, now we are in question 28. Here's a picture of a spinner. Pierre spins the spinner once, tick, to show if the pairs of events about the spinners are mutually exclusive or not mutually exclusive. Pairs of events about the spinners. 1. It lands on a black shape and it lands on a white shape. Is it mutually exclusive or not mutually exclusive? 2nd, it lands on a black shape and it lands on a white square. Okay, it lands on a black shape and it lands on a heart. It lands on a black shape and it lands on a gray shape. Okay, timer. Okay guys, this is the answer. So how does this work? We see land on a black shape. These two are black shape and lands on a white. So there's no intersection, so they are mutually exclusive. There's no same elements, right? And the second one, it lands on the black shape here and it lands on a square, so there's no intersection for this event. 3rd, it lands on a black shape and it lands on the heart, so black shape is here too and the heart apparently is black color. So these two events, black shape and heart, there is intersection, that is the heart itself, the black heart. So they are not mutually exclusive when there's intersection, when there is a same member or element. Next, it lands on the black shape and it lands on the gray shape, so this is black and this is gray, so there is no intersection, so there will be mutually exclusive. Okay guys, number 29. Ahmed counts the type of vehicles that pass his school on one day. He records the data on a waffle diagram. Vehicles and type of vehicles: black is car, diagonal line is van, dotted is bus, and then cross diagonal is lorry, and the gray is bicycle. Draw a ring around the pie chart that shows the same information as the waffle diagram. You can do this, guys. Okay, have you analyzed and you got the answer? If you still need time to analyze, please pause this video. We'll reveal the answer now. So the correct one is number 2. How do we reach that conclusion? So we see the most numbered vehicle is the bicycle, so bicycle has to get the largest area. So we see in here, this one, all area is the same of these 5 vehicles, so this is out of question. Well, this one, the bicycle is just a small portion, which is not correct because bicycle is the largest, the biggest one, so this is not. Now we have the middle one, this and that. So how do we eliminate and choose one? So let's analyze this one here. We see that in here the dotted one is greater area than the diagonal one. Dotted one is the bus is greater than the van. Let's take a look between bus and van. So bus is here more, definitely more, the dotted one more than the diagonal line. So the dotted one should be showing more area, greater area than the diagonal, while this one, it shows the same between the dotted one and the diagonal. So this is the mistake here, so that's why we choose our option as the second one as the correct answer. Okay guys, now, well, this is a bonus question. Explain why Ahmed could be wrong if Ahmed says if we count for half an hour instead of one day, the waffle diagram will be the same. So the proportion of each type of vehicles might not be the same at all times of the day. Alright, let's move on to number 30. So that's a bonus. 30 question. Question 30 says, here is a right angle triangle and the triangle is cut into 2 smaller right angle triangles. Alright, calculate the size of angle A. So you're working. Alright guys, okay, are you done? If you may need some more time, pause this video. Let's reveal the answer. So the answer for this will be 15 guys. So how do you get 15? So it's easy. The sum of a angle of a triangle is 180. So if we have already 90, and this angle will be 90 minus 15, so that is equals to 85. Now this one, it comes from, these two comes from a right angle, so 90 minus 15, so we'll have sorry guys, the wrong calculation. So 90 minus 15 is 75. So this part here we have taken 15 degree from this right angle, because we separate this one into two triangle here. So this is 15, and this will be 90 minus 15, because then that will be also 75 degree. So the A must be, because 15, 75, 90, so this is 75, 90, then this must be a 15. Alright, let's move on. Okay guys, 31. Here are 5 cards. This is a asterisk and a triangle. Each represent a different number on the cards. The sum of all 5 numbers on the cards is 14. Write a pairs of possible values of asterisk and triangle. Time given. Okay guys, so that's a video answer. If you need some more time, you may pause this video. So the possible answer might be 2 and a 4. What is the strategy, guys? So we see that the 5 numbers sum up to 14, and there are 3 of the star asterisk and then 2 of the triangle, that so equals to 14. We just try if because 3, we just take a 2. 3 times 2 is 6, and then plus 2 triangle equals to 14. So this 2 triangle will be worth of 14 minus 6, that is 8. So 8 divided by 2 will get 4. So if you have any other possible answer, please write down in the comment section. That will be useful for other viewers. Let's move on. Okay guys, 32. A square is touching a straight line here. Write a pair of possible value for A and B. Timer. Okay, the answer for this may vary, so as long as you get this A and B equals to 90, that will be correct. So I just take 30 because A is smaller and B is 60. You may also write 25 or 65. How do we know it sum up to 90? Because a square has 90 and a straight line will sum up to 180. So A plus B will also sum up to 90, since 90 plus 90 will be equals to 180. Because angle that forms a straight line should be 180 degrees. Let's move on. Okay guys, 33, our last question for today. And given an isosceles triangle with vertices A, B, C is drawn on the coordinate grid, while here the triangle is translated. The coordinates of point B after the translation are 1.5, 0. So write a complete description of the translation. Okay guys, you can do this. Observe the coordinate in here and here. So let's reveal the answer. If you want to use some more time, you can pause this video. So the answer for this will be 1 unit left and followed by 3 unit down. How do we obtain that answer? So let's see, this coordinate is 2.5, 3. So from here to go here, we have to subtract by 1, and from here to go here, we have to subtract by 3. So subtract by 1 in here is this the horizontal shifting translation. Okay, so horizontal means negative, it means to the left 1 unit, and then 3 to 0 minus 3. So this is the vertical shifting for y, and then down, negative means down, 3 unit down. Alright, that will be the answer. Okay guys, today's discussion is conducted by Study with Tuition Online. We cater for all the subject and this program. Email us if you are interested to join with our online tuition. Subscribe and ring bell so you'll not miss any of our latest video, as we keep updating daily, weekly, monthly. And check the link below down describe, as there is free resources from grade 3 up to grade 12, and also calculus and for pre-course. Bye bye, and see you for now. If you have any question, any difficult question, you can upload in Google Drive, send the link in comment section. We will see what we can do for you. And bye bye, and don't forget to give likes to the video. It will encourage us to make more video like this. Bye bye, and God bless you.